A Big Mac Media exclusive showcasing all kids from across the area. We are about to go live right about now. What's going on, y'all? What's going on? What's going on? JV game today. leflore versus Vigor. Represent y'all schools in the chat. Represent y'all school. What's going on, Bouncer? I see you in the house. What's going on, Trail? leflore, a big win today against Vigor. JV 28-14. What's y'all thoughts on that game right there? What's y'all thoughts? leflore with the huge win against Vigor. JV 28-14. Coach Perry definitely doing something right over there. I can tell you that. Coach Perry is definitely doing something right over there. leflore checking in. Represent your school. Represent your school. I'm gonna play a quick commercial and let the people come on in, and I'll be back.
It all starts with who you are. You know, I always tell our players, who you are is more important than what you do. How high you jump, how fast you run, because who you are is your character. And your character is an accumulation of your thoughts, your habits, and your priorities on a day-to-day basis, because those three things determine the choices you make, and the choices you make you who you are. Good guy, bad guy, hardworking, lazy, responsible, irresponsible. And it takes a certain amount of discipline to do what you're supposed to do, when you're supposed to do it, the way it's supposed to get done. If we were talking about business, it would be all about doing the right thing, the right way, at the right time. It's the same thing for you. And the only way that you're going to have any kind of success in your life is make good choices and decisions, because all the choices and decisions that you make have consequences.
We are back. leflore beats Vigor 28-14. JV game. leflore beats Vigor 28-14. JV game. Let's talk about that for a minute. leflore has been winning. leflore has been winning the last couple of weeks. leflore JV beats Baker. Then they turn around and the varsity beat Faith Academy. Then they had a bye week. What's going on? Connor, I see you in the comments. Then leflore beats Faith Academy. Then leflore have a bye week. Then they turn around, beat Cottage Hill Christian. And now they just beat leflore. Now they just beat Vigor JV. So Coach Perry and the crew is definitely doing something right over there. What's going on, Monster? I see you in the chat. leflore is definitely doing something right over there. Where the Vigor people at? How was the game tonight? How was the game tonight? Represent your school. Represent your school. LeFlore checking in. What's going on? Joseph Robertson. Williamson checking in. Yes, sir. What's going on, Priest? I see you. Let me change this banner right quick. All kids matter. All kids matter. How was the game tonight, Priest? How was the game tonight? Well, I'm waiting on everybody to come in. He said it was good. That's good. While we waiting on everybody to come in, he said he the best coach down here in Park Ball. Coaching matters. Coaching matters. He said he the best. He said he the best. They 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 beat Motion 7U 7-0 this past Saturday. Coaching matters. Coaching matters. Coaching matters. And this is why he said he the best. Cause he got him. It's gonna be interesting in the next couple of weeks. It's gonna be interesting. He said he the best. He said he the best. From what I seen, the quarterback from Vigor JV. Let me put that back. Let me put this back on. What's going on, Coach Jordan? I see it. The flow checking in again. Put this back on the screen. From what I seen tonight, a couple of plays tonight, Vigor JV quarterback looked pretty good, but it wasn't enough to beat LeFlore. I can tell you that it wasn't enough to beat LeFlore. I can tell you that it wasn't. It wasn't enough to beat LeFlore. It wasn't enough. It wasn't enough. Tell you that. What's your thoughts on the what's your thoughts on the game, Coach Jordan? The pick six sealed it. You was at the game, Mr. Edwards. Was you at the game, Mr. Edwards? I'm telling you. Or you was on somebody live. That's what I was watching the game on too. I was watching on somebody live, and I can tell you this: Ace Davis and Rashard, my Lord have mercy. Them kids right there are one of the best. And this kid right here, the best too. Hold on for a minute. Justin Lawrence said he the best down here. My YouTube name is Big Mac Media, Mr. Williams. My YouTube name is Big Mac Media. Can I record? Can I record High Point versus Cowboys? I think I'm gonna be at that game. I think we play y'all this week, Monster. I think we play y'all this week. This the future. Oh, I'm so sorry. Charge it to my charge it to my head, not my heart. I'm sorry. My apologies. I am so sorry. He said he's the best up and coming quarterback down here. You ain't hear from me. I'm just going off what people said. He said he was the best. And and y'all didn't hear from me. He said, "Man, I'm proud of our guys. They started the game off strong in the first half. We came out flat in the second half defensively and allowed them to start scoring, but we adjusted and the boys woke up and locked back in. These guys are hungry and they are going to be a major problem next year." There it is. There it is. There it is. LeFlore is going to be a major problem in the upcoming year. They're going to be. Yeah, LeFlore played Vigor JV today. 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 They say Ace Davis was one of the players of the game today. Hold on for a minute. Give me 1 second.
It all starts with who you are. You know, I always tell our players, who you are is more important than what you do. How high you jump, how fast you run, because who you are is your character. And your character is an accumulation of your thoughts, your habits, and your priorities on a day-to-day basis, because those three things determine the choices you make, and the choices you make you who you are. Good guy, bad guy, hardworking, lazy, responsible, irresponsible. And it takes a certain amount of discipline to do what you're supposed to do, when you're supposed to do it, the way it's supposed to get done. If we were talking about business, it would be all about doing the right thing, the right way, at the right time. It's the same thing for you. And the only way that you're going to have any kind of success in your life is make good choices and decisions, because all the choices and decisions that you make have consequences. It all starts with who you are. You know, I always tell our players, who you are is more important than what you do. How high you jump, how fast you run, because who you are is your character. And your character is an accumulation of your thoughts, your habits, and your priorities on a day-to-day basis, because those three things determine the choices you make, and the choices you make you who you are. Good guy, bad guy, hardworking, lazy, responsible, irresponsible. And it takes a certain amount of discipline to do what you're supposed to do, when you're supposed to do it, the way it's supposed to get done. If we were talking about business, it would be all about doing the right thing, the right way, at the right time. It's the same thing for you. And the only way that you're going to have any kind of success in your life is make good choices and decisions, because all the choices and decisions that you make have consequences. And I get asked questions like, well, how important is it for the young guys to get to play this week? Well, how in the hell do you know they're going to get to play? I mean, what makes you think that you can just assume that they're going to get to play? Because you're assuming that the other team is not very good? They do have a Division I quarterback. He plays like a Division I quarterback, and they're very, very productive on offense, and they do a great job of executing what they do. And if we don't play good against them, you all don't remember the Georgia Southern game, do you? I don't think we had a guy on that field that didn't play in the NFL, and about 4 or 5 of them were first-round draft picks. And I think that team won a national championship, but I'm not sure. And they run through our ass like shit through a tin horn, man, and we could not stop them. Could not stop them. Could not stop them.
Could not stop them. That's what LeFlore said Vigor couldn't do today. They could not stop him. I'm telling you, they said Vigor could not stop him. And this how Vigor looked at after the game today. I'm telling you, this how Vigor looked at after the game today. I'm waiting on this video to load up so I can play it by Mob Town Athlete, one of the best in the business. We have a lot of great media. We have a lot of great media outlets here in this city. We have Mob Town, Baby Joe, Larry. We have Larry, Woo Game, Shot Creation, Southern Heritage, Icon Sports, Southeast. We have a lot of great media talent here in this city. We have a lot of great media in the city, and I'm finna put the video on the screen right about now. Give me 1 minute. Waiting on the video to load up. It takes a few minutes to load up. It takes a few minutes. While we waiting on that to load, we have a lot of big games this week. We have Mary G. Montgomery versus Baldwin County. We have Williamson Lions versus Murphy Panthers. We have Cottage Hill Christian versus Choctaw County. I think we comment the games that's this week. Comment the games that's this week. And now it's loaded up, and now I'm finna play it on the screen.
Oh my God!
On the 2-point.
Go to the chain. To the chain. To the chain. Hey, yeah. Hey, Gavin. You up to the field. LeFlore has been doing great things the last couple of weeks. Jerome Williams from LeFlore was the optimistic player of the week. Congratulations to him. Lions would beats Murphy 50-0. Lord have mercy. Blunt JV beat Central. Do anybody know that score from Blunt JV beating Central? Do anybody know that score? Do anybody know that score? All kids matter. Do anybody know that score? Do anybody know that score? I'm gonna put my schedule on the screen. Talk about my schedule for a minute. I have Mary G. Montgomery versus Baldwin County this Thursday. I think it's gonna be a pretty decent game in Bay Minette. Blunt, okay, yeah. Blunt JV beats Central 20-0 today. Great win for Matty T. Blunt Leopards. Manatee Blunt Leopards. Shout out to Coach Renard Nelson. It's going to be interesting to see. It's going to be interesting to see. I'm gonna shift gears for a minute. I'm gonna make things interesting a little bit. Everybody want to know my opinion on it. The Williamson and Vigor game. Everybody want to know my opinion. I'm gonna wait till some people get on. The Vigor people get on, and Williamson people get on. Everybody want to know my. Everybody want to know my opinion. Finna give my opinion in just a minute. Finna give my opinion in just a minute. I had an opportunity to watch Williamson and Vigor this year. It's gonna be tough. It really is gonna be tough. It's gonna come down to who wanted the most. You have Alvin Dinkins and you have Sammy Dunn going to go head to head. All of them and people hyping the game up so fast, and it's 3 weeks away, and everybody been worrying about it. That's all people been worried about is when Williamson and Vigor play. But don't let this game get too hyped. You let it get too hyped, somebody gonna get blowed out. Tell you that much. A Vigor have a bye week this week. After they come off they bye week, they play Alberta. And then they play Williamson versus Vigor scored 30-25. Williamson will win. It's gonna be tough. Both both defenses are really good. I seen Vigor play UMS right. That was a they got off to a slow start. He playing Trinity Garden Saturday. Chuck E. Cheese after the game. Who you talking about, Mr. Edwards? Who you talking about, Mr. Edwards? And this how good Williamson say they is. I can tell you this much: somebody gonna say this after the game.
And we're sitting here again. We're sitting here again talking about the same things. About not finishing when you have an opponent in a position to put them away. But what we're doing on the sideline is feeling like the game's over. And I'm so angry about it that I got to do something about it. I'm not doing a good enough job as a coach. And I got to coach him better because it's unacceptable for us not to have found a way to win.
He said it's unacceptable. Somebody going to say it's unacceptable. Why not Williamson checking in? And I'm going to play it again for the people in the back. They said fired up, Lily B fired up. Williamson was fired up on Friday night against BC Rain. 48-0. Comment y'all thoughts about BC Rain in the Williamson game. That was a pretty big game out of Williamson. And for the doubters that say Williamson couldn't score, they proved numerous of times they can score. Williamson averaging 57.5 points a game, and their opponent only scores 6.5 points a game. So it's gonna be interesting to see. It's gonna be interesting to see. A lot of people say, why he started his own show? I needed to. I want to tell all the haters this.
Tell everybody to stay on that side when they switched up. You switched up, stay on that side, man. Stop a Memphis over here. Memphis, yeah, you know what happened after every dub. Some of 1-2 on that. Big Memphis.
Stay on that side when you switched up. Stay on that side. I tell you that. Play a quick commercial break.
That's what's wrong with most of our athletes today. We don't practice to be great. We don't practice to be dominant. We practice to practice. What do you mean by that, Prime? I'm glad you asked. We practice counting the number of periods. We practice understanding how much time we got left. We practice just to get through practice. We cutting deals in practice. You go soft, I go soft. We don't practice to be done. When I ask you, what was your purpose of practice? You ain't got no answer for me. I'm gonna ask you, what is your purpose of practice? I don't care if you practice at work. I don't care if you practice with your relationship. I don't care if you practice in any endeavor you choose to do. What is your purpose for practice? I practice to be the best ever. So every time I walked on that field, I had a purpose for my practice. True.
Play that Vigor and leflore highlights again.
Oh my God!
On the 2-point
To the game! To the game! To the game! Hey, yeah! Hey, Gavin! You up to the field! Oh my God!
And the 2-point
Go to the chain. To the chain. To the chain. Hey, yeah. Hey, Gabby. You up to the field.
Somebody looked at like this tonight. Somebody said it was time to go home. It was definitely time for somebody to go home tonight. I don't hold long. I just get on here for a little minute, talk about some sports like I usually do. Y'all gonna get used to me. Y'all gonna get used to it. Gotta get used to it. Gotta build my audience up. Y'all know what time it is. Time for me to get up out of here. I am Big Mac Media, and it's time for me to go.
That's what's wrong with most of our athletes today. We don't practice to be great. We don't practice to be dominant. We practice to practice. What do you mean by that, Prime? I'm glad you asked. We practice counting the number of periods. We practice understanding how much time we got left. We practice just to get through practice. We cutting deals in practice. You go soft, I go soft. We don't practice to be dominant. When I ask you, what was your purpose of practice, you ain't got no answer for me. I'm gonna ask you, what is your purpose of practice? I don't care if you practice at work. I don't care if you practice with your relationship. I don't care if you practice in any endeavor you choose to do. What is your purpose for practice? I practiced to be the best ever. So every time I walked on that field, I had a purpose for my practice. True.